People of the Internets, welcome. I am your host as always, Murpho. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you hit that like button on this video to let me know you enjoyed this content. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button next to the subscribe button if you enjoy me enough to get notified whenever I upload a video. And please do not forget about patreon.com/elmurpho to help me out there. Thank you for your support and being here for this next WWE Champions video. We are doing Fastlane related stuff. Fastlane happened, well, last night. This might be 2 nights ago for you guys. Fastlane happened last night, so I am doing a Fastlane Gauntlet Blitz before the event ends. It's ending in about an hour and a half right now at the time I'm shooting, and we're going to talk while I play the games about Fastlane itself and go into a bit of a Fastlane review, if you would. We're also going to open up my free loot and victory loot that I got over the course of the week, and when I win the Gauntlet Blitz, I'll have enough Fastlane t-shirts to open a Mega Superstar crate or pack for you guys, whichever you like. And I asked last video for 75 likes. Unfortunately, we did not hit that benchmark, so I'm going to scale things back a little bit. If you guys get me back up to 50 likes once again on this video, I'm going to put some money, some dollar into this phone thingy right here, that devices that I play the game with, and you guys are going to get some more openings. So hit that like button, and don't forget to smash that like button. All the things to that like button you want to do, as long as it registers a thumbs up, you know what, that's your business. You do you. So I'm going to start off by opening up my free loot and victory loot. Then I'm going to show you guys my roster, and then we're going to get into Gauntlet Blitz. So we're going to open up 27 victory loot, see if we can get some coins, some training stuff, maybe even some 1-star superstars or champions I don't have yet. So here we go. Start off. Training point. Good, I need that. 800 gold. 500 gold. My Sheamus actually needed that training point. 1,000 gold. Good. 1 acrobat training point. Another striker training point. John Cena. Roman Reigns. Kane training point. This is all good training stuff. Some health packs. Good, need that. Who's this? Dean Ambrose. Okay. More stuff. More Kane. I could really use some Sheamus stuff, actually, so like, because Sheamus needs his moves upgraded, or some Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman stuff would be nice, because I need to get Braun Strowman up in order to do something on the road, in order to unlock DDP. I gotta level him up. I'm in the process of getting him leveled up. Alright, cool. We got some stuff for Rollins and all that good stuff. Let's get our victory loot open. Back to loot. Ooh, I completed one of my goals. Let's check that off real quick, in case we're close to another mission bag. I need one more objective done for a mission bag. I gotta level up a showboat's moves by 2, unfortunately, and 2 for 2 battles. Win a battle. I don't know how many that wants me to win. Level up a striker superstar by 5 levels. Maybe we'll do that. Try to get that up 5 levels so you guys can get a mission bag. We'll see. But let's get this victory loot open. Open times 3. See if we get any good 1-star superstars. We got a gold. Training point. Gold Roman. So that's 8 training points for Roman and 4 for Triple H. So Roman and Triple H are looking good. Looking pretty good. Let's go to the roster. Let's show you guys what the squad looks like right now. I've got my 2-star Sheamus up to 932. He is my best card so far. Then we've got Undertaker, Roman, Seth, Dean, Kane, Rock, and Darren Young. D Young all leveled up. I leveled up my Cesaro so that way I could beat the hard mode version of the first part of the Fastlane limited tour. Strowman I am leveling up because Braun Strowman needs to get better in order for me to unlock the DDP 1-star. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade Sheamus' Death Valley Driver to level 3 now, so that way 2 random gems instead of just 1 turn into purple. So now he's even stronger. Now Sheamus is at a 959. I also got White Noise, which is level 2, but I'm a little unsure because I think, I could be wrong. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I believe if you use a move that drains the level from both for using it, and if I'm wrong, then I'm putting White Noise in and taking out Pale Justice. So please let me know, because I will upgrade White Noise and put White Noise in there. Because it's a lifesteal, which is a lot better than, I guess, just putting in botch gems. At least in my opinion. Alright, Sheamus, why get you back to me? Turn around. There you go. Don't want to see that side of you, Sheamus. Don't want to see that side of you. Alright. So that's my squad. that's what we're looking at right now. We're going to go ahead and we're going to Gauntlet Blitz right now. Also, at the end of the Gauntlet Blitz, before I open up my thing, I'm going to go ahead and take you guys into the Murpho Nation roster, show you what's going on with Murpho Nation. Spots are open, by the way. We just hit level 16, I believe, so I believe we have like about 5, 6, 7 spots open because we just leveled up, so go snag those real quick. Alright, so Fastlane. First off, we need a Trickster, so Sheamus, boom, you're in there. We need a Strongman, boom, Roman, you're in there. We need a Striker, I'm going to put in Undertaker, and we're going to recover him. We need a Technician, so I'm going to go ahead and put Dean in, boom. We need another Strongman, so I'm going to put in Braun Strowman, haha. In there, and then we're going to fill up the crew with whoever else is left that's strong. So Rollins, Kane, yes, we'll recover Kane, Rock, yes, recover Rock, and then D Young, and yes, we will recover D Young. So there we go. Now, let's go ahead and join. Once again, the rewards, here are the rewards for this week in case you guys didn't get to play. 25 2-star tokens to start, then 2,500 gold, 4 med kits, 5 grand gold, 100 t-shirts, and then 200 chips for a 2-star superstar. My team is currently rated 7639. We need 75 tickets. I've got 125, so let's go ahead and let's do this. First off is Darren Young, a 504. They are weak against strongmen, so I'm going to put Braun Strowman in to start things off. He's a 685. He should be able to handle it. And once again, guys, for those of you who may not know what Gauntlet Blitz is, didn't see my last video, basically, you pick this team, you got to win 5 or 6 or 7 matches straight, and your guys don't recover health. If everybody like faints or dies or whatever you want to call it when they run out of HP, you've lost, and you get only the rewards from what you've won. But if your guy falls, the guy that you fought, the AI, doesn't regain health either, so you can chip away at them. So, alright, let's see where we're going to start off, and then we'll start talking about a Fastlane. Do we have any 4s? I don't see 4s anywhere. I see a lot of black and purple gems. We're going to start off with black gems. Get those 3 right there. Now, let's talk about... Ooh, that was pretty good. Let's talk about Fastlane, shall we? Ugh. I'm gonna grab these purples. So Fastlane, it was a thing. It happened. I wasn't super crazy about it. Super crazy. Didn't even know I did that. But I mean, I didn't watch the pre-show. I really didn't much care, even though it did have some cruiserweights, and I do love me some cruiserweights. Take that chokeslam, D Young. The opening contest was Sami Zayn versus Samoa Joe, which was a good way to start things off. I was expecting more out of those two guys, because those are two guys who could really, really go. But it was still a solid match. It did its job. And I think the way that it ended is Sami came this close to finishing off Joe, but Joe spiked him, and then Sami just got choked out by the Coquita Clutch. So, really, I don't think Sami was hurt that badly in that loss. And, of course, you keep Joe's momentum going. So, that was all good. Thumbs up. Awesome job on that one. Then the next match after that was... do I have a 4 here anywhere? No. I have lots of opportunities for reds, though. So, we'll do that. Ooh, this is going to hurt. So after that, what did we have after that matchup? It wasn't the Women's Championship match, because that went on much later. It wasn't the Cruiserweight match. It was a tag title match, which was okay. I mean, it was what it was. I don't think it was anything super exciting. Gallows and Anderson did their thing. They won. I liked the way that they won. It was kind of interesting, you know, very smart, pushing Enzo's foot off the ropes for the 3 count, and then bailing out each other out when Enzo was hit. So that was cool, but like as far as the match itself, there was nothing really super exciting in my opinion. Bam, 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 booyah! Take that, D Young. So yeah, I wasn't too crazy about it. It was a thing. Then we got the Black Eye on the match. And I'm just going to finish off Darren Young here. We're going to put it on that gem, and you're going to tap out immediately. Booyah, we win. You're unconscious. Go to sleep. Victory. Let's see, did we get any loot boxes? Only 3. Anything good out of the 3 loot boxes that we got? What do we get? 800 gold. Alright, not bad. So that's win number 1. We got ourselves 25 2-star chips. Now we're going to face Cesaro next. Speaking of Cesaro, perfect timing. Because Cesaro had a match, and we didn't even know. The team of Rusev and Jinder Mahal, which I guess it's a way to keep them both active or keep Rusev doing something. Because I've never, even when Jinder was part of 3MB and he used to do his things with Great Khali, I've never been too big on him as a performer. Let's see, who is good against technicians? That would be these guys. So we're going to have Kane up against Cesaro. But for some reason, they decided that these guys needed a match on a pay-per-view with no build whatsoever, aside from the fact just to break them up and to fuel their tensions, which is something that could have very easily happened on Raw. Basically, it was a way for Cesaro to get a match on a pay-per-view, and then Big Show to show what he can do to build him up for WrestleMania. That's all the purpose that served, but it's something that could have very easily been done on Raw, in my opinion, and it was a huge... And I'm looking at this thinking, you know, the tag title match could have gone longer. The Cruiserweight title match could have gone longer. Joe and... ooh, that was upside down. Sorry, guys. Joe and Sammy could have gone longer because of that. And they were just They were like matches. Like Jinder was Rusev and Show was Rusev at least didn't look weak against Show, but Show still looked strong. I mean, it did good for Show for whatever he's doing at WrestleMania. Well, whether Shaq does actually compete or if he backs out, as has been rumored. We're going to do this. Bickety bam. Big shots into a pin. 1800. Can you kick out right away? Can he kick out? 1, 2. Yes, he will. Big kick out. Let's see. What do I got here now? We got some reds. Let's do this. Get some loot boxes, get some purples, and get some reds. Now we're charging up our other moves. And then we can charge... We'll do this. Alright, and then... So yeah, that's pretty much all. I felt like that was a huge waste of time on the pay-per-view. And then... Swing... Bam! And like I said, the KO punch... I said this on Twitter, so by the way, follow me on Twitter, L_Murpho, for like instant reactions that I get on WWE pay-per-views, and all other random musings. Basically, like, I felt like each chokeslam the Big Show gave Rusev was like symbolic of every level Rusev has dropped, unfortunately, as far as significance in the card over the last year, which is sad, because Rusev is an awesome guy, really cool, and he kicks ass, and he's really talented, and it just sucks that, like, he's in this position in his career right now. And then somebody asked me, you know, what does the KO punch represent? I'm like, the KO punch gave him the black eye. The black eye was what that whole segment represented on the show, because it felt like it really was needed. It was shoehorned there. If it had, like, some story going into it, it probably would have been okay, because, like, then there would have been some build, but it was just thrown together for no reason. But this is going to finish him off. We'll take this forfeit, get another loot box, and chokeslam from hell, and Cesaro's done, and we're through another one. So that was that. However, the WWE did a good job in almost automatically correcting that and trying to right the ship from that. They knew they probably knew that wasn't going to get a lot of heat, but they had to get it done, I guess. From a storyline perspective, that's what they felt. So they went, what do we get for the Blitz rewards? Ooh, 1,600 gold, so that means I got 4,100 gold in that match. Awesome. And now we're on to getting health packs. However, so they threw together what was arguably the best match of the night next, which was a Cruiserweight Championship match between Neville and the extraordinary gentleman, Jack Gallagher. I have always been a fan of Neville. I like Neville. Neville's an awesome dude, and I'm a huge Jack Gallagher fan. I love him. I think he's one of the best pure wrestlers that the WWE has right now. Like, everything he does in the ring is so good, so smooth, so fluid, so beautiful. And these two, when you take guys who are so good at their craft, like Goldust, yeah, we'll do Kane again. They create magic like they did last night. Gallagher's headbutts were just vicious. They were amazing. Dude gives the best headbutts in the business, potentially ever. Like, I've never seen anybody deliver headbutts as good as he does. Just the way he creates a sound and how he the force he uses. The only blemish on that match was Jack Gallagher almost killing himself on the end, because Neville went to push him off the turnbuckle and he was supposed to land flat on his back, and he landed viciously on his side and almost on his head. I was worried that the dude had hurt himself, but it looks like he's okay. It seems like he's okay. Ooh, hello. 4 purples right off the bat. Yes, please. And then another 3 purples. I'm just going to I might finish this in one move right here. Oh, this is done. This has got to be it. 1, 2, 3. One-hitter quitter from Kane. And that match is done. I may need to try hard mode next time. All right. We're going through this quick. Where was I? But yeah, it looked like he was good. Gallagher was okay after the tumble. Ooh, 1,000 in a victory loot box. Now we're on to the 5,000 coins. And Neville looked strong, looked great as the King of the Cruiserweights. I'm happy with him going in as Cruiserweight Champion. I would love to see... It's probably going to be some sort of a scramble match, I would imagine, where you're going to have a lot of the Cruiserweights in some sort of, like, showcase. I would imagine that the ladder match that you normally have at WrestleMania is probably going to be for the Cruiserweight Championship. And you'll have Neville, Jack Gallagher, Rich Swann, Brian Kendrick, I said Rich Swann, TJP, and then probably like Noam Dar and Cedric Alexander, and have like a 7, or maybe you're gonna have 8 men and you throw Drew Gulak or oh god, who am I forgetting? Drew Gulak or oh my god, you guys know who I'm talking about. Gulak's partner, who for some reason I am blanking on horribly, and it's really bothering me. When I think of it, I'll come back. We'll have like a 6, 7, or 8 man ladder match for the Cruiserweight Championship. Let those guys do crazy things with ladders as they do. I would be perfectly fine with seeing Gallagher and Neville go one-on-one again, but I think the Cruiserweights are one of the best parts of the entire... We're gonna put in strong Roman. I think that they're like probably one of the best parts of WWE right now. It's unfortunate that 205 Live doesn't catch on and that they air it after SmackDown, so it can't really get much of a lively crowd reaction. But I think the work that they do in the ring is probably some of the best out there. So after we had the Cruiserweight Championship match, let's see, teasing me with these potential 4 and 5ers right here. No, I want yellow, red, and black. Right? Yeah. Let's do this. Bam. And there we go. There's our wild card. I'll go right into a pin. So after the Cruiserweight match, we had... What did we have? He just kicked out. Okay. We had, I believe it was the Women's Championship. I feel like I'm forgetting a match that was on there. Oh, no. We had Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman, I think, was next, which was really, really good, too. I know everybody hates the way it ended, and I'm not a fan either. I feel like you shouldn't have done that to Braun Strowman, because beating Roman Reigns pushes him up to the stratosphere. But at the same time, I also see the predicament the corner that WWE basically like painted themselves into with, Roman loses, and if you wanted to face Undertaker, well, he just lost to Braun. So what does that do for him? And to be fair, I believe Braun's like the first person, or one of a few. I think only like Triple H and Brock Lesnar have ever kicked out of the spear before. So Braun joins an elite few where it took 2 to finish him. So he and Roman escaped by the skin of his teeth. So Braun looked really good, in the match. I kind of really was hoping that Braun was actually going to win, because I feel like that would have made Braun even more. But I mean, when you try to look at it objectively, it really was a tough spot to try and figure that whole thing out. I got purples all over the place, but I need blacks, and there's nothing that can create a 4, so we're going to do this. I hope it doesn't bite me. Now I got some yellows I can create right there. I'm going to have 2 things to finish off Balor with after this. Okay, cool. So, I mean, the match itself was awesome. It did great. I enjoyed it. They beat the hell out of each other. Strowman with that huge power slam through the table. He kicked out of a spear. It took I think it was 2 or 3 Superman punches and he didn't even go fully down. And then it took a second spear. So I understand everybody's complaints, and yeah, I do kind of agree with it, but I think the match was good, and it was the best you can do. Then we move on to the Women's Championship match, which was okay as a match. It had that really bad botch in the corner with the elbow drop, where I don't think Charlotte even knew what Bayley was trying to do, or just they couldn't coordinate it, which was ugly, and I think from that moment on, the match kind of started falling apart. But also, I had this thought when, ooh, hell yeah, boom. When I was watching the matches, the further it got along, Charlotte and Bayley, even in NXT, they haven't always had the best chemistry. They had a big marquee match once in NXT. I can't remember if it was for the championship or not, but they didn't really seem to click that well. And I kind of saw that again here tonight. So I don't know if that's that whole thing lingering, or if it was just an off night because of the botch there, or what have you. And that's the match right there. That's going to finish him off, and Balor is bested. And then it ends. You have Charlotte's streak end at Fastlane instead of WrestleMania, and I feel like you should have had Charlotte hold on to the championship in the first place, and she shouldn't have lost the championship until WrestleMania, and it should have been Bayley there, and I think you could have built story around that even more with Sasha and Bayley. On the positive side, I do like that Sasha came out to mess it up, because then technically Charlotte didn't lose it clean, and also now you can have potential friction between Sasha and Bayley, or if Sasha turns heel, that's why Sasha can claim, I'm the reason why you even have the championship, Bayley. I was hoping they'd show a little bit of tension of Bayley being like, hey, why did you do that? I told Charlotte to leave Dana back there so we could face each other one-on-one, and you kind of messed that up. But on Raw Talk, they were just perfectly fine. So it was weird. And also, Sasha versus Nia Jax, that was one of the matches that I forgot. That was good. That did everything it needed to do. The right person won. Nia looked good. Really no complaints on that match at all. That was exactly what it needed to be. It was good. And then, yeah, that's wrapping up also my thoughts on the championship match. It's intriguing to see where this is going. See if the Sasha heel turn is going to come before Mania, after Mania. Charlotte's got to claim the title. Maybe Nia gets involved. It might be some messy 4-woman match, or it might just be another triple threat. But I think it'll be interesting. I wasn't happy with the way that this whole thing has come about, but I still think there's some stuff there that'll make it interesting come WrestleMania. Okay, now we're facing Sheamus for the big one that I really want. So he's a 905, so I'm gonna have to battle him with my Sheamus. This is where Gauntlet Blitz is gonna get tough. And then we went into the main event after that, which is it ended the way I had a feeling it was gonna end. If you check Twitter, the moment Kevin Owens started going out of the ring, I knew what was gonna happen. I knew that it was going to be Jericho somehow coming in and screwing over Owens for the championship, or distracting him just long enough so that way. Sorry, I'm looking for a spot here. I guess I'll do this. Double damn. Yeah, that he was that Jericho was going to come out and distract Owens in order to allow for Goldberg to get the spear in and pin him. But it was just a spear. It wasn't even a jackhammer. And I mean, I know you're trying to make Goldberg look unstoppable like he did in the 90s, but he's like 15 years older, 20 years older at this point. And like Owens has been like a workhorse for you in the company for years, and you're just gonna do him like that. And then you got Jericho out there clapping for a Goldberg title victory. Just all kinds of manners of it just didn't feel right. And like a lot of people are unhappy with this. And I really didn't want Lesnar Goldberg for the championship. I know you're trying to draw on the casual fans, but I feel like that matchup itself, the Lesnar Goldberg, the rematch, that was going to draw in enough people without the championship on the line. And you could have had a very intriguing Jericho-Owens Universal title match where Jericho like tried to screw over Owens maybe, but Owens escaped somehow. Maybe he's not facing Goldberg, or maybe Jericho unintentionally gets Owens disqualified so he wins, then Owens costs Jericho the United States Championship, and then they're battling for the Universal title. And this whole storyline that's been building since Owens won the title and has been on TV every single week is your marquee match. Instead, it's going to be a match for the U.S. title, which feels like a bad demotion for Owens. And you've got Lesnar and Goldberg battling. I don't know how long that match is going to be. And I feel like in the state that Goldberg's in, I don't know if he's been training to get his cardio up or whatever, but just historically, and I don't want to discredit Goldberg now or insult him, but just in the past, like his history, what we've known of him from the way he's always performed is that he can't do long matches. So is this going to be a really quick main event, or are we going to have a long main event and are we going to have to be worried about potentially Owens or Lesnar and Goldberg like getting tired? So it makes me kind of which is not the way you want the last pay-per-view before WrestleMania to end. But we will see. I mean, it's not going to get me to cancel the network. It's not going to get me to stop watching. I mean, hell, like what happened to me with my job, and I'm still watching and still a fan. I just don't know what to think of, the event, what the quality is going to be like, or how excited I'm going to be. I'm still going to watch. I'm just going to have fun, but just very way to build us up to it. And I'm getting my ass handed to me right now. Not good at all. This might be able to turn things around. Boom, DVD. Convert 2 into purples. We got a couple purples there. I may actually lose this. I haven't even been able to get a Pale Justice or anything. There's like nothing for me to do here. This is a rough one. We cruised through everything, and now we're gonna have a bit of trouble going forward. Got some yellows over here. Okay, now I can hit a Pale Justice and things will be even. I'm not gonna be able to use Sheamus, I think, for the main event. Unfortunately, it looks like. I got some reds and some yellows. Yeah, let's combine these reds. Yeah, good. We got some purples. Now we can get our finisher in. Let's hit that now, just because I know that he's going to hit his eventually. And I want to drain his ability while I can. Sorry if you guys missed that end. I just beat Sheamus. Got my 100 ones. Barely escaped. Did I with that one. And now we're going to the final matchup against Big Show. Yeah. There we go. 1079 Big Show is what I need for those 200 chips and to finish this off. I believe this calls for Undertaker. So hopefully my Undertaker will... I don't know if he's going to beat him, but deal a significant amount of damage. And we'll have this Gauntlet Blitz beat. We'll open up a Mega Superstar pack. I'll show you the faction, and then we'd be out. We'd be deucing it. Let's see. So anything I can get for 4 really quick. Doesn't look like it. We got yellows everywhere. We got greens everywhere. I'm going to do this. Got a couple in. Damn, he got those blacks. Oh, that's not cool. You got just an impromptu 4 for right there. Yeah, let's take these greens. Oh, God. Stop giving him the good stuff. Stop giving him good combos. I don't like that. I'm so close to like 4 blues. But we'll settle for a few. Good God, he's hitting like a truck. I could really use a 4. But I got a 3. I got 3 yellows. I don't have to worry about. We will block all of the purples, so he doesn't get it. So his finisher charges as slowly as possible. Charging up them yellows and blues again. Yellow should be charged. It is not. Crap on a stick. We need. What do we need? We need blacks and blues and yellows. There's nowhere for those, so we'll take these purples, that way he can't make a combo for his finisher. Off. Yeah, we're done next turn when he gets his finisher. And we couldn't even get ours. Yeah, let's do that. Drop that down, get those greens. We've at least hurt him a lot. Oh, looks like we might have one more. We might get one more turn in, but it's not enough to deliver a tombstone at least. Yeah, not enough to deliver a significant move, but we can do this. We can deliver a 4-fer and get some really good shots in. And whoever comes in next after Taker should be able to finish things off. Colossal Clutch. Yeah, I'm already in danger, so this is over. The only way, yeah, that's over. They don't even give you, if you're in danger, they don't even give you a chance. Yep, Undertaker was injured. So, we will mop him up with, do I have my Triple H in here? I don't think so. Who's fresh? We'll finish him off with Seth Rollins, because I love Seth Rollins' second attack into his final attack, because it is vicious. His green special is just brutal, because once you get it high enough, you can turn anything into an immediate wild card with blue gems and just immediately charge up his finisher. NXT Seth Rollins is dangerous as hell if you can get his greens charged, which is what I'm going to start working on by breaking those 3 right there. And then we don't have enough anymore there for greens, so we're going to go ahead and get these yellows. Charge up his other regular attack. And now we have enough. We're going to fully charge this green. And we're going to get 2 attacks, one after another. And we should actually be able to finish. Show off right here. Oh, and they have a corner ready for me. Oh, one of them's ×2. Oh, he's done. That's 1, 2, 3. Wild card. Bam. 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 Cover. 1, 2, 3. It's over. That's how deadly that attack by Seth Rollins in NXT can be. For NXT Seth Rollins. I don't know if his other versions have it, but it's just deadly. That's why Seth Rollins is one of my favorite superstars to play, because that second attack is just brutal. And there we go. We have completed Gauntlet Blitz. What was our final score? We only lost 1 champion. We only lost Undertaker. So what was our score? 74-23. Not as good as my first one. I played this once at the beginning of the weekend, and I got an even 7,500. So But still, got everything out. Got everything else I needed. Got the t-shirts needed. So, let's go ahead and we will show you the faction while I put in a heel request for Undertaker. We'll show you what Murpho Nation's up to. 602,480, level 16. We have 4 spots open, everybody. 4 spots, so run in and get there. And help us level up so that way more people can join us. So there we go. As you guys see, I just welcomed, thanks AA42 to the faction. Oh, Daniel had just, he got 7304. I got 7423. I'm going to put in a heel request to the crew for Undertaker. And let's take a look. I'm going to give the top 10 shout out once I get everything nicely stacked. The top 10 shout out for the team. We got Rohan, Lord of the Rings fan. What up, buddy? 766933 at first for 29,000. At 22.6, we got Josh 345245. Number 3 is Friendly Penguin. He is a very friendly penguin. At 21.3, Zimbo, who joined and was number 1 last week. What up, Zimbo? He's at 19.6. Snackdown, I want to watch that show, is 16.6 at number 5. Number 6 is longtime faction member Cage 3684 at 15.5. Then Vinny 22234 at 15.4. Benjamin Dover, I got what you did there, bend over, at 15.1k in in 8th place. Whoa, what did that do? Let's go back. Stack everybody right. Come on, faction. I'm trying to count off the top 10. All right. Number 9 is Ravakiran, who was number 1 for a time, I believe. It's at 14.7. Come on, stop doing that, faction. Then we've got Pig Dog 1011 at 13.6, and I am just outside of the top 10 at number 11 with 13.2 for you guys in the squad. I got to get my work ethic up. I got to level my guys up, but I can, with all this stuff, I can level up Braun Strowman, which is what I needed to do. That's what was holding me back. Get him up from there to 27, and now he's at 758. Now I should be able to unlock myself. It's me. It's DDP. Bang! Get that unlocked on the road and push myself forward. Then I can focus on leveling up Sheamus, getting him stronger. Let's see where that put me in my my overall level. Did somebody else put in a require for help? Jackie Boy did. Josh Kwan just joined, so there's what up to him. There we go. Put in the request to Josh Kwan. Let's see, that put me over? No, I'm still back. I'm still at 13,325. I'm coming for you, Pig Dog. I'm coming for you. And that's that. So let's go ahead and let's open some stuff up. We got this. We got a free loot that we're gonna open up real quick that we got as a reward from the Gauntlet Blitz. Let's see what that was. A training point. Always good to have training points. And now we are going to open up with our Fastlane t-shirts a Mega Superstar. So let's see if we get Goldberg. Let's hope we get it. I'd be happy with a 2-star. I need more 2 stars. Please let this be a 2-star champion. It's gold, so it'll be a gold 1-star, I think. Miz the A-lister. So I'll get training points for Miz. That's unfortunate. That kind of sucks. Go back to the roster. Oh, I went to go back to the roster. So that's going to be it for now. I do not have, unfortunately, the bucks for that, and we didn't get into the like requirements, but I've lowered the like requirements for all of you. I'll probably do that, level Miz up later. I did bring down the like requirements again, so guys, thank you so much for watching. Like this video. Well, again, 50 likes on this video by next week, and I will get you guys some more Mega Superstar crate openings instead of just one from the t-shirts. So be sure to like this video, smash that like button, hug that like button, gently caress that like button. As long as it registers a thumbs up, I'm going to enjoy the fact that you like this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, of course, that way you guys can see all the content that I put out. Don't forget to hit the bell button next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification on your phone every time I upload a video. Do not forget about supporting me and helping me out on patreon.com/LMurpho. Really appreciate it. Thank you all so much for watching. Social media stuff down here. The deets are there. I live tweet about WWE pay-per-views as I belch on my outro. That was really, really impolite. I apologize for that. But I'm out of here. Thank you all so much for watching. Until the next video, Mayor Game, be true.